Asia is the largest continent by both size and population, a diverse multicultural land of some of the oldest civilizations on Earth. Whether you are looking for the architecture of the past or the stunning landscapes of today, you will surely make some unexpected discoveries as you journey to each location in Asia. So let's start with today's exciting video on which cities you need to add in your Asian tour bucket list. You don't want to miss out on this, so let's get started. Beijing, China. Beijing is the best place to get a sneak peek into China's ancient history as well as the cultures of Chinese civilization. Moreover, China is also home to 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and Beijing is one of the top 10 places to visit in Asia. Beijing will offer you a visit to many pagodas and temples dedicated to Lord Buddha. Thus, Beijing is a must-visit place if you are interested in culture and history. Moreover, you can also visit the Great Wall of China as well as the Imperial Palace, which is a breathtaking experience. Colombo, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is famously known for its wildlife and beaches, but there's much to discover in the cities as there is awaiting you in the national parks. In Sri Lanka, you will experience both the urban as well as the rural in this fascinating South Asian island nation. Moreover, the city's unique colonial history such as Portuguese, Dutch, and British adds additional layers to the mix. You can first start in the country's capital, Colombo, where you will meet your new travel companions at the rooftop bar before touring through the city. The main central business district area is called the Fort, and that is where you will find a lot of stunning buildings, museums, along with luxury shopping and also large hotels. Moreover, the area is named for the original Portuguese fort, and it is guarded by the harbor area. Directly in front of Fort is the Gale Face Green, which is a large oceanfront park. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur is a multicultural city where people of different races reside. The symbiotic relationship between the people in Kuala Lumpur has been said to be the city's most unique point among other Islamic cities. Moreover, there are mosques, temples, as well as pagodas everywhere. This creates a colorful religious vibe for the city. Although the weather can get a bit hot, this should not stop you from exploring its exciting food scene. The foods are incredibly diverse with selections ranging from halal foods to other international dishes. When you're in Kuala Lumpur, never miss the chance to order a cup of coffee from a local kopitiam, which is actually a coffee shop. You can also find a lot of bargains and hidden gems at the local central market. You may even find a rare artisan gift too. Furthermore, the aroma of freshly cooked foods along with a freshly brewed coffee will significantly enhance your dining experience. Osaka, Japan. No trip to Asia is ever complete without visiting the fascinating cities of Japan. Osaka is a place where any food cravings will be quickly satisfied in the Korean market and the Dotonbori Strip. You will get to experience Japan's high-speed rail network as you are taken from one city to the next by the bullet train. From Osaka, you can travel to Hiroshima, on to Kyoto, and then finally, Tokyo. Along with the neon lights of Japan's cities, you will stop off at rural hot springs along the way, alpine steak distilleries, and the chance to see Mount Fuji in all its glory. Taipei, Taiwan. Taipei is the capital of Taiwan, and it is an energetic city with towering skyscrapers all around. Taipei is a fusion of Chinese, Southeast Asian, and American influences where ancient traditions intermingle with a modern way of life to give birth to an exciting yet calming city. In Taipei, you can see temples hidden with the giant towering buildings, and neither of these buildings overwhelm each other. There are also a lot of museums and memorial sites in this historic city, as well as plenty of fun and romantic things to do. Perhaps one of the best things to do in Taipei is to, you guess it, eat. Taipei street foods are considered one of the best in the world, perhaps only seconded by those in Bangkok. Visit a local night market such as Rauhe Night Market, and you are in for an exciting culinary experience. To get around the city, you should use MRT system, which offers free umbrellas on rainy days. Notable attractions include Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall and Longshan Temple. Kathmandu, Nepal. The traditional travel tours to Nepal usually focus on the mountains, and while the Himalayas are unbeatable for trekking, the city shouldn't be missed either. You can go mountain trekking with urban exploring as you start your journey with a rickshaw ride through Kathmandu, the Nepalese capital. Acclimatize to the attitude as you visit temples across the Kathmandu Valley before traveling with a group to Pokhara, the gateway to the Annapurna Range. Using the small city as a base, you will have a lot of time for hiking as well as visit the Chitwan National Park before returning to Kathmandu for one final tour of the capital. Bangkok, Thailand. A gigantic city with as many as 8 million permanent citizens, Bangkok is the capital city of Thailand as well as a major tourist attractions. What sets Bangkok apart from other places is the number of things to do here. You can take a day off to explore the city's urban sprawl, or take a different turn on the streets to Bangkok's Chinatown to discover the best Thai street foods vendor. It is no wonder this city has been voted world's best city by Travel Plus Leisure magazine readers for 4 consecutive years. Moreover, if you want to go shopping for local specialties, head to the local floating markets for the freshest seafood and the best street foods. Seoul, South Korea. Seoul is an exciting city as a vibrant city, a city that combines its ancient history with ultra-modern technology and architecture. Spring is the best experience in South Korea where the average temperature doesn't go beyond 17 degrees. If you want a peaceful and relaxing vacation in spring, you must visit South Korea. You can trek in the national parks of Mount Songnisan, Jirisan, and Soraksan. You will have one of the best experiences of your life during your holiday to Seoul. Seoul is also a city filled with palaces, along with 5 massive palace complexes that are located throughout the beautiful city. Seoul is also notoriously known for its street food and Korean specialties like barbecue, and also fine dining options. Hong Kong, China. With its beautiful gardens, characteristic skyline, and delicious foods, Hong Kong is one of the best Asian cities to visit. Even though it is extremely limited in area, around 70% of Hong Kong's land is dedicated to its green spaces such as parks and mountains. Hong Kong does not feel congested at all. At the center of Hong Kong is its colonial past intertwined with traditional Chinese roots. You can also see this unique harmony in how Hong Kong's austere temples sit unperturbed among skyscrapers. When you come to Hong Kong, you should not miss the chance to explore the local food scene, as Hong Kong is a food paradise. Cooking is considered an art in Hong Kong, whether in a local food stall or an upscale restaurant. So don't miss the opportunity to savor all the world-famous cuisines. Singapore. Of all the amazing Asian cities you will visit, there is something unique when you step into Singapore. Singapore might be one of the smallest cities in the world, however, don't be fooled by its size as there are plenty of major attractions to explore and sights to see. You can smell the roses at the gardens by the bay. Brace yourself for the tallest dual roller coasters at Universal Studios in Sentosa. Learn more about Singapore's culture and history at the museums, or enjoy its local food fair at Lau Pa Sat, Singapore's first market. Which city was your favorite from today's video? Let us know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.